Hello everyone, this is YGO24 reporting for Team KDSA. I have a deck profile for you guys. I won YGO day with Lavals at Gabi's Olympic Cards and Comics in Lacey, Washington. Round 1 I played against Madolches. Round 2 I played against Pono Sullivan, who was playing Gergios. Round 3 I played against Blackwings. Round 4 I played against another Blackwings. And round 5 I played against Brandon Anderson, who was playing Macro Rabbits. So I ended up going undefeated today with Lavals, so let's get straight to it. Fleer Laval Cannon. This guy special summons a banished Laval monster, so he's pretty good. 3 Hammond. He lets you send another Laval to your graveyard if you control another Laval. It misses timing a lot with like a Reggie break, so that's why I don't run it. 2 Lakeside Lady. Destroys a set card if you have 3 levels in graveyard. 2 Cannoneer to help your Rekindling and get rid of your Lakeside Ladies in hand, or if you need to go for damage. Blaster, because your deck's all fires, and it's a really good card. You can discard like this and Lakeside Lady to like pop a card and like set Handmaiden if you don't have Molten. Boost Warrior to make your Formula Synchron and help your Quasar plays. For consistency, we run 3 Karkardi. Card's really good. It's like a Pot of Greed, and it helps you draw more so you can draw into your Kindlings. 1 of Max C. I decided to make my deck 40 cards and decided if I can't play, I need to play at least 1 Max C. And then 1 Battle Fader to stop up decays and to help your Formula Synchron. Spells run triple Poly Duality for consistency. This card's really good. You usually use it to get like your 1 day or your Molten Conduction Fields. With your 1 day, you get to like stall a little bit more, so you can like 1 day like draw into your Rekindling a little bit more, and then go off on your opponent. Molten Conduction Field. This card lets you send cards from your deck to the graveyard. Usually send 5 Lavals, because usually 2 Lavals, which is like a Laval and then Handmaiden, and the Handmaiden effect resolves 3 times, and then you send another one, so you end up sending 5 total. Rekindling, this is the main card you want to draw out of your deck. Let's just special summon all your Lavals except for a Cannoneer, and it's really good. It's the main point of your deck. Super Germans too. 2 Upstarts. I'm only playing 2 because I wanted to play 40, and I couldn't upstart for a 1 day. And this 1 day got me there a lot, especially when I played against the Blackwing player. He tried to make Cowboy to burn me, and I 1 day that turn, so he totally forgot about it. And I don't take any damage, so it's really good. Now for the 1-ofs, I played a lot of 1-ofs in this deck. I like to change my build up, so I played 1 Burial. This card was really good throughout the day, because this card let me get, he let me like put like my Lakeside Ladies back and like my banished Handmaidens, so I could then like Rekindling like easier. Also when I want a Blaster too. Mind Control, this card put in so much work today. Like, I don't know why I wasn't playing this before, but Mind Control is so good. Because you just Mind Control their guy and then Synchro, like, it's really good. Especially when it forces out their, like, if they make Logia or whatever, it just forces them to negate it. 1 MST, I couldn't find enough room for more MSTs. Plus, you have Handmaids to pop back row, so you don't really need to worry about it. Foolish Burial, send your Blaster and your Handmaidens if you need to. It's a really good card. If you need to like make Formula somehow, and you have like a Rekindling, then you just send this. You send like a Boost Warrior and Special with Rekindling, so it's really good. Rhoda searches your Boost Warrior and Lava Cannon, which is a really good card. And then Dark Hole to blow up the field. I didn't play Book. I couldn't really find any room. I decided to cut it, I think, for a Breakthrough, so the Breakthrough was a lot better. Traps will run 3 Reckless Greeds, because it's kind of like Turbo-ish. And then 1 Breakthrough and 1 Trap Stun. These guys were all really good. Sometimes I wish I played more, but then for like it ruins the consistency if I play more. Side deck. Actually, I'll do side deck last, so I can explain like how I side and stuff. Extra deck I'll do. 1 Maze Stroke. This card really good, especially when you mind control your opponent. You have like a cannon that like Veilered it. You just like take their guy and like overlay into Maze Stroke, and it's really good. Synchros, Formula Synchron to make your Quasar, lets you draw a card, really good. I decided not to play Misper Colossus because I ended up cutting it for a Psyhemoth, because I can't Synchro a lot into Dragoon if I'm my controller guy, so I couldn't really find any room for it. And I didn't run Army Arm because I feel like I need like other cards more. So low fives around dual slasher. This card put in so much work. Like I made him a lot today. Like you'd think like just because he's a common he's really bad, but he's actually really good because he afflicts piercing. And it has like a BLS if it attacks like twice. You know what I mean? Dragon. This card's amazing. Like if you have to run this card, like no matter what, like you just keep bouncing all your opponent's cards, like especially when they try to OTK you, you just dragging all their cards back and then like multi-condition field and like send more, because it's not once per turn effect. So you return 2 levels from your graveyard to your deck and return 1 card your opponent controls to their hand, and it's really good. Teacher High Librarian, the main card you make so that you can draw more. Armades, this card's really good too. When your opponent has like Scarecrow and stuff, you don't want to negate with Quasar, you just do this and then Quasar and then you negate it and then attack for game. For the 6s, Lava Dragon helps your graveyard a lot. I didn't make him. I don't think I made him once today. But Dragon is still a really good card. Like I make him in different situations. Sahemoth, this is the card I cut for Colossus. There was no Evil Storm, so I didn't feel like I really needed the Colossus. Stenin is really good. Black Rose, Crimson Blader, Scrap Dragon, Colossal Fighter. This card's really good too. I made him like 3 times today. He's amazing. Star Spark, I don't think I made him once today. And then Quasar, I made him like 3 times. This is the main card you want to get out. Side deck, I got like 3 minutes. Side deck, 1 Max C, or the second Max C in the deck. 2 Morphin Jar number 2. This card's so good. Like, I'm so glad I started siding this card. Because it's so good like against Boojins, because it doesn't target and it shuffles all the cards back. And then it goes face down so I can like go off. Especially when they have like a false iron or something. They'll just like pop it with Handmaiden. Spells, 2 MSTs. Destroy back row. Traps, 2 mistakes. This card's really good. I like it against Mermails and I like it against Girgias and stuff like that. Because this card's just really good. Boojins too, but sometimes I side like 1. It's not really that essential. 2 Aligned Prism Mirrors. This card is for Constellars and also for Boojins. It's really good. 2 Decree. I said this card like all day today. Like Decree is so good. 1 Soul Drain. People don't want like I had like 2 people ask me today, why do you cite Soul Drain? Like Soul Drain, sure it gets like it hurts my blaster and my Handmaiden and my Lakeside Lady, but like at the same time this is gonna hurt Mermails more than it hurts me. Like I really don't need those cards if I'm gonna be killing Mermails. I'm just gonna rekindling anyways. The Breakthrough skill for more effect negations, because we need more effect negations because Lion Prism Mirror, not everything's light. And then 2 Mind Drain. This card was mainly so that people couldn't switch Scarecrow and Battle Fighter me, and also against Ghost Tricks. But I didn't see any of those decks today, so I didn't even side these. If I could change my side deck, I changed these 2 for 2 Blackhorns, because Blackhorn's really good, especially when people synchro and stuff. Like it's a counter trap, so they can't respond. So yeah, so I'll explain my side deck. So when people don't really know how to side in this deck, so people have been asking me like, how do you side? Well, in my deck, your consistency is mainly the Cards and the and the Polydualities. So you can cut your Recklesses and Upstarts for side deck cards, because you don't really need those, because if you win game 1, you can slow it down, go into a little bit more control, and it's really good. Like if you need to side deck cards, like if you need to side out against Boojins, you side like this, and then you side out like Mind Control, because they're turtle, because you don't want them to use a turtle, so you just have Mind Control. And then you also side out the Maxi, because they don't really special. Like these are like main cards that I usually side out. Yeah. I sometimes side out like cards like my 1-ofs, like if I need to. Just because they're not. Sometimes you don't need these cards, especially when your opponent thinks you're gonna be like banishing a lot. So they'll like side like the Pure Iron Wall, which I don't get why people side against me. Like it's not that good, because sure I can't destroy their back row, but at the same time, if you have that, I'm gonna MST their other set you have, and just rekindling just go off. And yeah, like thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys understood what I was saying. If you guys have any questions, feel free to message me or comment down. I will respond to you guys. So don't be afraid. But yeah, see you guys later.